Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another video of Gems of War. So, PvP video. Let's jump into PvP. So, today I'm going to do this a little bit different. I am just going to show the teams and not fight, because I do not have any new teams. The restrictions are always the same now, and everything is the same, and I do not have any new teams. So I am just going to go through the restrictions and show you the teams and do not do the fights. Everything will be in the description with timestamps, so it's easier for you to go and see. And another piece of news is this is the last week of Season of Ice. So next week we are going to have a new season starting. So if you guys want to change alliance, do it at next week's Monday's reset, when you will not lose any VPs. So because the VPs will be reset to 0, so you will lose nothing. So that was the information I wanted to give you also. Now on Central Spire we can always use any team. And now we are going, okay, I am yellow. Let's see. Okay. So Aidania, yellow. We are going to start with the color. So we have Aidania with the restriction yellow and hourglass gems. For low level, and paste. So finesse is still the best troop for low level players. So I have a team here with 3 finesses. So finesse will deal a number of damage to an enemy and a random enemy. If the enemy uses yellow mana, deal double damage. If there is a storm, give 6 mana to all other allies. The third trait, give 4 to all skills on all Strix allies when matching 4 or more gems. And also deals double skull damage versus yellow enemies on the first trait. So we have a team with 3 finesses and the glowing core for weapon that will explode a number of brown gems, grant a random status effect to all construct allies, and then summon a construct troop. So summon if we need. We are using Stormcaller. It's the best class to use with finesse. So this is one team for low level player. I think I have another one. Let me check. Yes, let's see. Which one is this? Manage and paste now. Again, on this one we are using 2 finesses also with rope dart. Rope dart will eliminate all armor from an enemy and deal a number of damage, and then pull them to the first position. So if you have your rope dart upgraded, it will give you an extra turn on the last upgrade. So on level 9, and on level 7 it will entangle the first enemy also. So it's always good to have our weapons upgraded. And we are using again Stormcaller, and then we have Venerabilax that will convert all brown gems to yellow dragon gems and give 2 magic to all yellow allies. Starts battle with full mana. So it's empowered. On the third trait, starts battle with full mana. So these are the teams for low level players, or for low level battles. And for high level, let's see, so we have Doom Scripture that will deal a number of scatter damage plus 4 per tempering level. So +4 for every level you have your Doomed upgraded, and creates a mix of 6 yellow gems and skulls for every yellow enemy. Give 3 magic to all allies, and if the enemy uses a Doom, give 5 more. And now we are using Elementalist. Then we have Divina. Explode all red gems, cleanse all allies, and give them a number of life. Traits. Cause a random positive status effect to a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. Second trait, immunity to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal. And the first trait, ally dragons gain 2 life. And then we have 2 Pharaoh Kafru that will convert all gems of a chosen color to cursed gems. Convert 3 skulls to death marked gems, and then convert all other skulls to Uber Doom skulls. Traded is very good. So always trade your troops. So all enemies lose 2 random skill points, immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and death mark, and explodes 2 random gems when my turn begins. So these are the teams for Aidania with the restriction yellow. And now we are going to the other color. Okay, so now we are going to green. Southwild with the restriction green, and entangled gems. So low level team, we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things that we like to do to our enemies. Freeze, entangle, all the bad stuff, lycanthropy, terror. And then we have Queen Beatrix, create 9 green and 9 brown gems, then deal a number of true scatter damage, and there are independent 40% chances to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. With all the traits she will cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems, so she is here to cleanse also and do damage. Then we have Sylvanimora that will explode the column and deal a number of damage to all enemies. Third trait, entangle the first enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. And Leprechaun to get mana. Starts battle with full mana. It's always good to trade. So we are using what class? Archer. We are using Archer. For the Hunter's Mark, a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. 4 or 5 gem matches. And also Root Trap. Entangle the first enemy at the start of the battle. And Nature's Aura creates a leaf storm at the start of the battle also. So this is the low level team, and now let me grab the high level team. As you can see, the restrictions are always the same now, and it's always the same thing, so I do not want to make the video any longer, because showing the teams, this would take more than 1 hour. It's not that I don't like to do it, it's just it's the same thing every week. So high level team now, we have Persistence that will deal a number of damage to an enemy and a random enemy. If the enemy uses green mana, deals double damage, and there's a 25% chance to devour a random enemy. Trait, deals double skull damage versus green enemies, reduce damage from skulls by 50%, and give 4 to all skills on all Wargare allies when matching 4 or more gems. And then we have wait Wand of Stars for the wondrous things, of course, with the class Elementalist. We have the Lord of Slaughter that will create 6 brown gems and then convert all brown gems to doom skulls, then inflict 1 to 2 bleeds and 1 to 2 dead marks on random enemies, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, summon a doom storm at the start of the battle, and there is 100% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. And then Leprechaun for mana. Okay, so these were the teams for Southwild with the restriction green. And now we are going to collect our tributes and going to purple. Geheron. So Geheron with the restriction purple and dragon gems, and also blood frenzy this time today. So low level team, we have black manacles that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, and there's a 20% chance to devour a random enemy, and we are using the class Elementalist. Then we have Poison Master that will explode a number of green gems and poison 2 random enemies. Fully Traded is immune to poison, immune to silence, and poison enemies when doing skull damage. Then we have Venoxia that will create 9 green and 9 blue gems, then deal a number of true damage to all enemies. Fully Traded, gain 1 attack for each green ally, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, poison a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. So, okay, and Leprechaun again. So this is the low level team. Let me grab the high level team, so we are on purple. Okay, manage, paste. Okay, we have here the Grey King that will destroy all gems of a chosen color. All enemies of that color will take a number of true damage and are mana drained, silenced, and frozen. So always cast the Grey King on the color that your enemies use the most. Then we have Inari that will convert green gems to spirit gems. So spirit gems are blue. She starts battle with full mana. Allied Wargare gain to life, and she is immune to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal. Then we have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things again, and Elementalist for class, and Leprechaun again. So these are the teams for Geheron with the restriction purple. And now we are going to Winter's Reach. So oh, I forgot, I play on PC mobile, so on other platforms the restrictions may be different, don't forget that. Okay, Winter's Reach with the restriction dragon and freeze gems. Paste. So we have now for low level team Divinia, explode all red gems, cleanse all allies, and give them a number of life. Allied dragons gain 2 life, immunity to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal. And for the third trait, cause a random positive status effect on a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. Then we have again Essence of Evil for all the bad things with class Elementalist. Tian Long that will deal a number of damage to all enemies. Create a mix of 16 red and yellow gems. All allies gain 2 random skill points. Reduce damage from skulls by 30%. And gain enchant when matching yellow gems. And then we have Essentia that will summon 1 to 3 dragon spirits, and if there was already a dragon spirit in my team, explodes 10 gems. So allied dragons gain 2 life, summon a life storm at the start of the battle, and all dragon allies start with 50% mana. She is here mostly because of the 50% mana start for all allied dragons. So this is the low level team. Let me grab the high level team. Oh boy, I'm doing this for a while now. By now I should be able to speak a little bit more English a little bit better. without so many stutter. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know how to say that word. Copy. So I level. How do I say stutter without so many stutter? Okay, that aside, and paste. So high level team, we have the Ruby Macaque weapon that will deal a number of true damage to all enemies, then create 3 booty gems and explode 5 gems. Class Elementalist, then we have Divinia again. We have Stellarix that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, create 3 elemental stars and 3 umbral stars, and there is a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by skulls. Traits: reduce damage from skulls by 30%, reduce damage from spells by 55%, and give 1 to all skill points to all allies when matching skulls. And then we have Venerabilax again, that will convert all brown gems to yellow dragon gems, give 2 magic to all yellow allies. Starts battle with full mana, so it's empowered, 3rd trait. Okay, so yes, this is the high level team for Winter's Reach with the Restriction Dragon. And now we are going to Ancient Khet with Construct. Yes. So Ancient Khet with Construct, Restriction Construct, and Giant Gems. Okay, low level team. We have Mountain Crusher that will explode a number of brown gems, so it's here to get mana. Class Elementalist. Then we have the Stone Panther that will deal a number of damage to an enemy, boosted by brown allies. Then create 3 good gargoyle gems. So traits: deals double skull damage versus dragons, gain 1 attack for each brown ally, and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Then we have Obsidian Titan that will deal a number of damage to an enemy, boosted by all enemy constructs. If the enemy is construct, deals triple damage. Deal double skull damage versus constructs, gain 1 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. And then we have the Stone Viper that will create 5 yellow gems, then convert all yellow gems to brown. So starts battle with 75% mana, not empowered, but it has a boost, so 75% is better than 0. Poison enemies when doing skull damage, and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. So this is one of the low level teams. Let me grab the other one. I do have another team here, just to show okay, so this is not low. It can be or not. So okay, this team is not low level per se, but it can be if you have one of stars. So we have Chernobog that will create 10 brown gems and explode a number of gems. Gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Reduce damage from skulls by 50% and conjure a dust storm when my turn begins. We have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things, of course, with the class Elementalist. Now we have the Empress that will give a number to all skills on the last ally, and there is a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board. Traits: gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell. All allies gain 2 random skill points. And for the third trait, grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. So we want to cast Empress on Dragonstone Guardian to boost all the skills of Dragonstone Guardian, and then we cast Dragonstone Guardian. So it will deal a number of damage to all enemies, create a mix of 5 good and bad gargoyle gems. Oh boy. Immunity to burning and fairy fire, reduce damage from skulls by 50% and 35% chance to give reflect to a random ally when my turn begins. So this can be a low level team as long as you have Wand of Stars. If not, you can use Essence of Evil to explode the board also and do all the bad things. But you will not have cleanse. So with Wand of Stars you have cleanse. But if you do not have Wand of Stars and want to use, you can use any other weapon that you get manifest and give manifest to all your troops, but you will not have cleanse. So this can be used as a low level player team as long as you have Wand of Stars. If not, Essence of Evil, any weapon that explode the board. And then cast Empress to boost Dragonstone Guardian and cast Dragonstone Guardian. So now where is the other team? High level team now. And paste. Again, we are using the Empress to give a number to all skills on the last ally. So Chernobog to explode also. Nexus Portal will create 5 to 6 elemental stars and summon a random Nexus troop. And allied elementals gain 2 life, gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell, and conjure an elemental storm when matching 4 or more gems. So easier mostly for the elemental stars and the elemental storm. And then we have the Ruby Macaque with the class Elementalist. So cast Empress to boost Ruby Macaque and take care of everybody. So okay, did I lose my internet? No. Okay, so these were the teams for Ancient Khet with the restriction construct. As you can see, the restrictions are always the same, and there is not much we can do at this point, and the teams will always be the same. It's difficult to come up with new teams, and it's this. If I am going to fight always with the same teams, it gets a little bit repetitive. So I'm just doing the video kind of, today is kind of just an info video. So yes, now we are going to Maraji Expanse with the Restriction Demon. Okay guys, sorry. First we are going to Bay of Stars. I forgot about this one. So, Bay of Stars with the Restriction Mystic and Mana Potion Gems. Oh joy, Mana Potion. Oh well, what can we do? So, manage and paste. As you can see, the teams are always the same. Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Elementalist. Then we have Queen Bee to deal true damage and cleanse. We have Goblin Shaman. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, Goblin Shaman that will create 7 green gems, give a number of life to a random ally and gain an extra turn. Allied Goblin gain 2 life. All enemies lose 2 random skill points, and it has immunity to poison. And he also gains an extra turn, so it's a free play. And then we have Malcondensa that will convert yellow gems to green, web and poison the weakest enemy. 25% chance to summon a Night Terror when I die. Immune to mana drain, silence, fairy fire and web, and starts battle with full mana. So empowered, starts battle with full mana on the 3rd trait. So this is the low level team. And where are we? Bay of Stars, yes. So high level team now. And paste. We have Queen Bee again. So deals 2 damage and cleanse on 4 or 5 gem matches. Then we have Ruby Macaque with the class Elementalist. Another Queen Bee and Malcondensa again, convert yellow gems to green, web and poison the weakest enemy. Empowered, starts battle with full mana. So this is the high level team for, and these were the teams that I have for Bay of Stars with the Restriction Mystic. Now we are going to Maraji Expanse. So let me grab the team. So Maraji Expanse with the Restriction Demon and Mana Potion Gems again. Oh boy, what is it with these people and the mana Potion Gems? Why can't they choose any other thing? Okay, Mana Potion it is. Manage and paste. So paste. Okay, Maraji Expanse with the Restriction Demon and Mana Potion Gems. So, low level team, we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things again with the class Elementalist. Then we have Merilith that will deal 6 true damage to all enemies, destroy a number of gems and gain 6 attack. Allies gain 2 attack when attacking in PvP. Gain bonus red mana from red gem matches and gain 1 attack when taking damage. Then we have Terraxis that will deal a number of damage to all enemies and transform blue gems to brown to boost the effect. Deals double skull damage versus burning enemies. Gain bonus red mana from red gem matches and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. And then we have Glutmo that will curse and stun an enemy, and there's a 25% chance to devour a random enemy, boosted by enemy deaths. And then for traits, recover 1 life at the start of each turn, reduce damage from spells by 25%, and explode a skull at the start of the battle. So this is the low level team. And let's see, I do have 2 teams for high level. Let's see. Paste and paste. Okay, so we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with Elementalist. Then we have El Mogrim that will deal a number of damage to all enemies. Create 9 purple gems boosted by burning enemies. Gain 1 life for each purple ally. Immune to all status effect, devour lycanthropy and mana burn, and decrease all enemies attack by 4 on 4 or 5 gem matches. So decrease the enemy's attack by 4 when doing 4 or 5 gem matches. To be clear. Then we have the Void Dragon that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, boosted by blue and purple gems, and also creates 9 to 13 purple gems. Reduce damage from skulls by 30%. Reduce damage from spells by 25%, and gain 2 magic when matching purple gems. Then we have the Bane of Mercy that will give a number of attack to the first ally and convert yellow gems to purple to boost the effect, inflict curse on all enemies. So allied demons gain 2 life, all enemies lose 2 random skill points, and starts battle with full mana, so empowered. So this is one of the high level team. Let me grab the other one. I think this one has the ruby macaque. Not sure. Let's see. Oh no. So it's the Eye of Arges team. So I think for high level this is the quickest one. But I was just showing another option also. So we have Desdemona that will deal a number of true damage to an enemy. Deal double damage if they use yellow mana. Gain an extra turn if they are demon. Deal double skull damage versus demons. Cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. And 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. Then we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist and 2 Eye of Arches. So explode a row, deal a number of damage to a random enemy, boosted by red gems, brown gems and skull in the row. So boosted by red, brown and skulls in that row. Traits: immunity to stun, gain 2 magic when I take damage, and create 2 doom skulls at the start of my turn. So we have 2 Eye of Arches here, so they will create 4 doom skulls at the start of the turn, and Desdemona will deal double skull damage versus the demons. So skulls, skulls and skulls. So these were the teams for Maraji Expanse with the Restriction Demon and Mana Potions also. Be careful with the Mana Potions. And now we are going to summarize Beast. Okay, so summarize with the Restriction Beast and Entangled Gems. Oh, low level team, what do we have? Again, Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with class Elementalist. Then we have Willow that will destroy a row, deal a number of damage to all enemies, boosted by brown gems. traits: immunity to entangle, reduce damage from skulls by 33%, and all beast allies gain 2 attack and life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Then we have Forest Guardian that will transform purple gems to skulls and transform brown gems to green, and allied beasts gain barrier. So allied beasts gain 2 life, gain 1 life when an ally casts a spell, and all beast allies start with 50% mana. So this is very good. Third trait. 50% mana start for all allied beasts. Then we have the Moon Rabbit, Moon Rabbit, that will convert all blue gems to yellow, give a number of life to all other allies, and then blast the first ally. Allied beast gain 2 life, reduce damage from spells by 25%, and starts battle with full mana. So empowered, very good. So this is the low level team. And now Maraji beast, yes. High level team now. Paste. So Ruby Macaque weapon. So the Ruby Macaque with class Elementalist. Then we have the Midwinter Lycan that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, create a mix of 16 cursed gems and freeze gems. 4 traits: reduce damage from skulls by 20%, immune to all status effect, devour lycanthropy and mana burn, and then inflict freeze and terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So for every match 4, it will inflict terror on a random enemy. Then we have Flame of Anu that will deal a number of damage to the first 2 enemies, boosted by burning and fairy fire enemies. Allied Divine gain 2 life, immunity to burning and fairy fire, burn and fairy fire a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. And we have Inari that will convert green gems to spirit gems, so blue gems. Allied Wargare gain 2 life, immunity to mana burn, mana drain and mana steal, and starts battle with full mana. So empowered on the 3rd trait. So these were the teams for Summarizal with the restriction beast and entangled gems. And now we are going to the last restriction, which is Broken Land. On Broken Lands with Zaejin. So last region, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, last region and last restriction. Broken Lands with the restriction Zaejin and stun gems, and also Blood Frenzy today. So goblins, paste and paste. So this is the low level team. We have Toad Squeezer that will deal a number of damage to an enemy. If they are a tower, this is not important, but it will gain an extra turn and then either explode 4 gems or enchant all other allies. Gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, and immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn. So last one does not matter here because we are not fighting towers. Then we have Norbert's Turnip that will deal a number of damage to an enemy, boosted by goblin allies, and then create a mix of 6 green and red gems for each goblin ally. We are using Elementalist, and also if you have Norbert's Turnip leveled up, you will gain an extra turn also on the last level. So level 9 gives us an extra turn also. So always a free play. And then we have King Gobble Truffle that will deal a number of damage to all enemies. Create a mix of 14 green and brown gems boosted by poisoned and diseased enemies, and also gain an extra turn. So traits: attacking delves, not important here. Inflict poison when I take skull damage, and disease a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. And we have string fiddler that will silence an enemy, explode a number of gems of one of their mana colors, and also gains an extra turn. Allied goblins gain 2 life, immunity to silence, summon a leaf storm at the start of the battle. So this is the low level team, and let me grab the high level team. Copy. Okay, high level team now. So we have High King Iron Gut that will deal a number of damage to an enemy with a chance to devour them equal to my attack and gain an extra turn. Recover 1 life at the start of each turn, inflict disease when doing skull damage, and steal 4 life from the first enemy when matching brown gems. So with High King Iron Gut you have to consider, because he devours, the chance of devour depends on the attack. So I am going to go back, and if your attack is not that high, you can always change your medals and use 4 medals of season that will give 4 attack, life and armor to all troops. So Iron Gut will have 12 more attack, life and armor. So 12 more to add to the one you already have. If you do not have 3 medals of seasons, you can use medals of Aidania. As long as it gives attack to boost your Iron Gut, it's good. So choose 3 Aidanias, 1 Aidania and 2 medal of seasons, 3 of seasons. Mix and match, as long as you have Iron Gut attack boosted. So mine here is 77. Now it was 77 with the 12 from the medal of seasons. I have 89, so it's always good. And once he devours, it will increase also. So don't forget to boost your Iron Gut attack with the medals. Then we have Doomed Breaker that will deal a number of heavy splash damage to an enemy, plus 4 per tempering level, so 4 more for each level you have your Doom upgraded. And then stun all green allies and cleanse all green allies. So stun all green enemies. Sorry, I said allies, I know. Boy. Stun all green enemies and cleanse all green allies. And then explodes 4 gems if the enemy has a Doom. Explodes 3 more. So we are using Elementalist. Then we have again String Fiddler. And we have Flaming Oni that will summon 3 random goblins if we need. Then explode a number of green gems and gain an extra turn. Summon a firestorm at the start of the battle. Immunity to burning and fairy fire. Convert 2 red gems to burning gems when my turn begins. So these were the teams for Broken Lands with the restriction Zaejin and stun gems, and we are done. So I am sorry, the video today is a little bit different, but even so it is almost 45 minutes long. So just to change things a little, but yes, the restrictions are always the same, and there is not much we can do now because I think I already shown all of the teams. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for listening to my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!